Okay, major rock types. Okay, here I'm at Lion Park. First rock type we have is a skarn metamorphic rock. Chemically and mineralogically altered by hydrothermal fluids. And this is the actual rock. So it's too many kids, so I'm just going to keep quiet and just go around. Quartzite metamorphic rock of quartz sandstone. Has a lot of fractures in it, a lot of also deposition, probably by interstitial fluid. Granite, as you can see, mostly it's like some biotite, some plagioclase, grey quartz, most of it's feldspar. Okay, serpentinite. So this is the actual mineral here, and it looks like it's in some other accessory minerals as well. Okay, here with pegmatite, and this one has large crystals of quartz. Looks like milky quartz, and large crystals of looks like plagioclase feldspar, which is a pinkish colour. So that would have cooled in quite a long period of time, or even under excess water. Okay, molybdenite. So we're looking at this mineral. Okay, it's a greyish lead colour. Yeah, so that mineral there. So what we're looking at is probably this stuff around here. There you go, molybdenite. Looks like it's got quartz. Obviously, this has been here quite a while, so it's actually weathered quite in situ. Okay, got marble, metamorphic limestone. And is this the Yunlong? No. Okay. Okay, so I'm not too sure where these rocks actually come from. Wolfmanite, so we're looking at that. Okay, so wolfmanite is a mineral, contains tungsten. So this is the actual wolfmanite in quartz. Fluorite. So we're looking at a whitish clear mineral, and it's probably this here. Looks a bit like quartz, but the actual fracture should be different. There should be at right angles, roughly. Quartz fractures at any different angle, so there's no cleavage plane. And this one I can't see. Okay, magnetite with a high content, yeah. And I can't really see anything here. Maybe magnetite, some of it's down here, but most of it's covered in lichen. Probably needs to be polished up. So, pyrolusite is a common magnesium mineral and an important magnesium. So probably those little dendrites there, which were called fake fossils, definitely here. Pyrolusite. Obviously it's quite weathered in this material. Okay, malachite. And it's a bit hard to see, but they've got malachite labelled on it. Seems to be quite weathered these days. You can probably just see it just there. It's not that much in it. Okay, and looks like it's been probably a pegmatite as well. Okay, garnet. See, garnet's a form, blah blah blah. Okay, garnet. So garnet. Oh, these are not going to be stable. Yeah, so they've got one there, but it's not really showing. These weather out quite readily, and really I can see probably some garnet here. They're actually quite small. Nah. Okay, so the actual alpha minerals. This is fairly weathered, so probably it's too weathered to actually tell anything. Okay, muscovite. So this is a mica. Give you the chemical formula. Once again, it's fairly weathered. It looks like there's lots of muscovite here. Quite clearly see it's all platey, but on this one I can't really see anything. It's all too covered, so I probably need to take that off. And on the back I can't. Oh, you can see some on this side as well. Maybe the next one, calcite. That's the actual calcite. I can quite clearly see calcite in the actual structure. So this is probably an alteration. Okay, calcareous sedimentary rock, such as limestone and marble, is used as fluxing agent, cement, blah blah blah. So here's some more calcite. So this looks like a large block. Yeah, it doesn't give you any information where that rock come from. Now this one doesn't have anything, but it looks like it's just a large block of K feldspar. So probably pegmatite as well. Looks quite nice actually. Okay, the last one on this side has nothing, but it looks like slate or shale. I would say it's probably just shale. It doesn't really give a slaty appearance. does give a platy appearance, but it doesn't show any of the actual recrystallization that you'll find in slates. Yeah, so okay, chlorite, group of minerals related to destruction to micas, normally occurs in low-grade metamorphic rock. So this is pretty much chlorite here. We have in the rock. Looks quite nice. This one looks like a nice chloride in it, or might be a phyllite actually. It says low-grade metamorphic rock, so that couldn't be a nice. Also, it has too much fine crystals to be a nice. The last one we have is no idea. This could be the nice. Obviously it's all separated mineralogically, so you've got quartz and feldspars, then you've got larger, darker crystals. Okay, that's for the mineral section. And if you go up the top, you get to a section. I think this has conglomerate. So this is probably all the rocks you can find in Hong Kong. We'll start at the end and we'll see what we can have a look at. So basically, if you come to the Lion Park, they also have a little display behind me, but you're not allowed to film in there, so I didn't make a video. I just took some photos, but it's actually very good to actually check out what the geology is like in Hong Kong. So we'll have a look at the first rock. Okay, it's magnetite Cretaceous, 140 million years ago. Magma intruded into limestone. Iron within absorbed the limestone, forming iron ore, including. Okay, so here's the magnetite. Obviously, we have some quartz veining, it looks like. Okay, the next one, it's marble. 320 million years ago, but it doesn't say where. Oh yeah, no, Ma On Shan. Where was the first one come from? Oh yeah, Ma On Shan. So I think this is during the third stage of magmatic intrusion that happened in Hong Kong. Yeah, so limestone, so we've got marble. So this is Carboniferous limestone, so originally it would have probably been a reef system, or even just a shallow marine. Okay, yeah, some quartzite. Ho Tung Sai Kung, 143. Yep, great heat. We have quartzite, large crystals, and this is different than quartzose. So there's quartzose. There's been a debate. One of them, you can see the actual grains. So this just looks like crystals. I think I would say quartzite is small crystals. It's probably more quartzose. Quartzite, because it's metamorphosed. Quartzite, I would say it's not metamorphosed. That's just my definition. Phyllite. Here we go. Compressed by external forces, heat, mineral, fine grain, sedimentary rock. Okay, parallel directional force. This comes from Fanling, 350 million years ago. And it just looks like a sandstone pretty much. It's been layered. next one is slate from Bride Pool. Don't know what that is. Cretaceous 120. Okay, there's the information of that. So this is the slate. So this is a metamorphosed shale. And this might have lumps of quartz in it. Although that just might be, yeah, it looks like quartz. Okay, so that's the metamorphic rock section. We've only got 5 types of rocks. Silicious rock, Tumping Chow, 555 million years ago. Looks like fossiliferous. We have a breccia. Okay, so similar to conglomerate, but this is probably more like it's just fallen off a hillside and it's just like this, so it should be angular, but it's quite weathered, large blocks of rock. And there is a fine matrix which would have come from the actual existing material that was there in the first place. Conglomerate, Hornsec 1, 400 million years ago. Okay, river shoals, river environment. So these are actually quite small, so these would have been transported a fair way before they were deposited. They're rounded as matrix, so the actual cement's been weathered away here, so it's a bit hard to tell what the actual material is. So we've got some quartz, might be some shirt, looks like metamorphic rock, probably tough. Yeah, it's hard to tell. On the other side we have a coarser grain. This one's from the north coast of Tullow Channel, Devonian, 400 million years ago. Okay, quartz conglomerate mixed with sand and silt. Okay, definitely quartz. But what we can see is that these seem to have a layering. So that's the actual layering. Most of it's just quartz. And finer materials, so the silt and the sandstone seem like they erode out fairly readily. Looks like we have some feldspar as well. And that one's quite nice. Now this one here is definitely, it doesn't look like quartz. It's milky quartz, grey quartz. And as you can see, people have been ripping these rocks out. Okay, sandstone from Hornsec 1, 120 million years ago. Okay, primitive sand deposits, riverbed or seabed. Looks like red sandstone, and we do have some larger pebbles. So this is probably derived from, could be derived from the tuff, but I'm not too familiar with the actual geology of that area, or even Hong Kong in general. Okay, quartz sandstone, offshore Tolo Channel, 400 million years ago. Okay, cemented sediment under severe weather conditions. Okay, so this one you can see it has large quartz grains, fine sediment. Oh, looks like sandstone, most of the actual material. And it's been intruded by an actual dike. Here's a large class. Don't know, it could be tough. Looks like feldspar. And this is definitely not quartz. Not too sure what it is. But obviously these materials derived from rock all over the place. Siltstone, Ungsek Mun, 120 million years ago. Okay, so this has been oxidized. So this is the red sandstone. It's one of the most common sandstones in Hong Kong. So when you touch it, it actually feels like silt. So there should be beds of sandstone in it somewhere. And it's red because of a high iron oxide content. Carbonaceous siltstone. So this has a lot of limestone, so much fine sandy layer containing large amounts of plant debris which have transformed into carbon during the rock thawing process. Okay, so this has a lot of organic matter. Center Island, no idea what that is, but I don't see any imprints of fossils on it, so obviously what organic matter has been preserved. The fossils don't seem to have been, although this has probably been weathered at a shoreline for a bit before it was placed here. Okay, here we have another shale, 55 million years ago, Tung Ping Chau. So this is before it actually becomes a slate. So as you can see, the shale has fine laminations, and you can actually split it along this plane, and if there are any fossils, they'd actually be layered along with the actual plane, so the fossils won't be going through that way, they'll be going that way, because just the way it's been layered, that's the way the fossils would have been layered, the same way. Although if it's a bone, it would just be through various layers. And this Tung Ping Chau should be fossilly first, but because this is fairly weathered, so this looks like original material weathered on top, so you're not really going to find anything. Okay, mudstone Ma Si Chau, 300 and 250 million years ago. Deposited in deep calm waters. So mudstone, so you need a lot less energy for this stuff, and it's fine grain being mud. So because the environment's pretty quiet, you won't be getting any conglomerates or even sand. And as you can see, it's been highly fractured. pegmatite. Jurassic, Fenny granite, form huge mineral crystals, mainly feldspar and quartz. So, yeah. So here we have large white, pinkish cave feldspar, and we have a greyish colour which is the quartz. So this is a pegmatite. So this would have either been water induced cooling, or it could just be the natural slow cooling which crystals are allowed to form quite large. So this gets a bit amorphous over here. So this area probably cooled quite quickly, and then you've got larger crystals here. Okay, I've got another granite, Lama Island, 144 million years ago. And this one seems to have large, it's like biotite crystals. No, it looks like it's supposed to be feldspar. There's feldspar, and then you've got smaller micas and some biotite, I reckon. Okay, Cape de Agula granodiorite. So once again we have not as much quartz. We have a lot of feldspar, which is white crystals. Plagiarid clays and micas. This is greyish white plagiarid clays and dark augite, so that's where those crystals there. Quartz monzonite, Sharp Island. This is similar to granite. The quartz content is lower. So pink, so potassium feldspar, and sodium or calcium feldspar. So orthoclase and pelagic clays. It's a bit hard to see in this, but obviously the crystals are quite large. You can see the actual plagiarid clays, orthoclase. And then we have some smaller black, looks like micas. Probably also some, might have augite. No, don't. I might have. Same as before, but I'm not too sure. I need to read up on that. Okay, so now we get to the extrusive igneous rock. So Feld's porphyritic rhyolite, 146 million years ago. Okay, so cooled down below the Earth's surface, produced large crystals. These are transported almost to the ground surface, where they quickly consolidate into a dark grey matrix, no distinct minerals. Okay, so we have the large feldspars which cooled underground, formed. Obviously still in the molten state, and come out as rhyolite. It was extruded, probably as a lava, but there is no actual direction of these crystals, sort of like that direction, but then you got some going down. So it looks like following the actual flow of the actual rock, in which this is all fine grained. Looks like a large, you can see it in extinction there, but it's still plagiar clay, feldspar should I say. Basalt, 170 million years ago, from the Agur. I don't know what that is. Okay, so this is an extrusive igneous rock. I don't see that many vesicles, so obviously this is probably mid-flow. Pretty different from the actual basalt rock that you find in Victoria. Okay, rhyolite, different than basalt, has a lot more silica in it. Similar to granite in chemical composition, so granite you find underground and cools underground, rhyolite is above ground. Okay, so this is extruded. You can see the flow patterns and the vesicles of the cooling structure. So obviously this is flowing probably in, it's either that direction or even that direction. It's a bit hard to tell. If you go down, this doesn't show any flow structure, and then you've got flow structure down here as well. So this is more an artifact of weathering. The weathering probably brings it out a lot better. And because this is a rhyolite, you can't really see crystals, but it looks like it does have some small feldspar crystals. Once again, you can see the flow structure. Okay, taxite, 143. Okay, we have small rocks that have been crushed, so probably tough or lapilli. Okay. And so we do see actually it's a bit hard to tell on this. Okay, here we go. So here we have the actual fiamme. So these are probably lapilli or even just large tuff that have been squashed. So this means that the deposition probably would have been either this way or that way. I would say, based on the flattening curve, is that this is the actual bottom up here, and pressure would have been placed this way. So this rock is actually fairly common in Hong Kong. So this is auritic type rock, and glad to see it in the park because I've actually never seen this rock before. Okay, trachytdacite, another rock I've never seen, Clearwater Bay, 143 million years ago. Okay, it's formed from lava of a rather unique chemical composition, given the unusual settings of a volcanic setting. The lava substances were unevenly distributed and manifested as banded in different colours. So yeah, you can see the actual banding in the rock, although I can't give a real good explanation because I'm not too familiar with this type of rock. So like the auritic type rock, this is the first time I've actually seen it. And well, it's been obscured by all these organisms, lichen, covering the actual rock itself. Go on the other side. No, so we can still see Still a day site, but yeah, I can't give any more information on this rock. Volcanic breccia. So this is pretty much just rock that's fallen off side of probably a volcanic cone. Okay, early eruptive products are often rich in angular rock fragments. When mixed with volcanic ash, these materials accumulate near the crater and later are consolidated into rock through the normal geological process. So basically what we have here have large blocks of tuff, probably also lava flows as well, and it's formed like a boulder like this. It's been unstable and just moved down the slope and broken up. And there would have been a lot of fine ash. Looks like the fine ash has small plagioclase crystals in it. That's too withered there. So another large boulder. So this is a breccia fallen from the side of a volcanic cone. So if you ever seen the actual Icelandic videos and you see those lava calderas, well, that's basically where this would have been formed, but it would have been extinct at the time. Sometimes these are covered in lava flows or other type of ash deposits, and as you can see, this looks like it's tough. There's a lot of vesicles, so some of it might look like it's welded tough or ignimbrite.